Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Just kidding. Oh, I'm not kidding, but so I hope you guys had a good week. Um, I myself had a kind of busy week, very overwhelming week, very stressful a little bit. Not like stressful, but just you know, you know. So, I have a few topics that I want to talk about, just a little bit, but of course we're gonna wing it as always because yeah. So, first things first, I wanted to talk about the. I don't know if you guys know who this is. Actually, let me bring up a photo of who this is. But I don't know if you guys know who Kate Gosselin is. If you guys know, you know. But she is or was. I don't think she's in any TV shows as of recently. But I've seen her on TikTok, which is why I'm bringing her up. But anyways, she was a reality mom, reality TV mom. She had two sets of twins and eight sextuplets. I think that's how you say it. I'm probably saying it wrong, so don't mind me. But yeah, that's pretty much what the show was about. It was just her being a mom and taking care of her kids and like showing how she does it with like 10 kids and 8 of them being the same age, and 2 of the twins were the same age as well. So yeah, it was pretty much what that was. But lately she's been on social media. Oh, let me show you how she looks like. Sorry, I forgot. So this is Kate. Oops. Oh my god. So this is Kate. If you guys don't know her, yeah, that's her small little family when they were younger. If you guys don't know, they're the husband, John, is not with her anymore. But yeah, I just wanted to show you how she looks like. So recently, she came up on my For You page on TikTok, and she was basically doing what she would do in the show. Sorry, I suck at explaining. That's not my cup of tea. I'm not good at this. But let me just try. So, in the show, she would show how she makes meals. She was a clean freak, and she was always like cleaning her fridge and just like showing like literally everything, her life, like how she was as a mom. So that's basically what she's doing on TikTok. She is still obviously a mom. The kids are older. I think they're all in college if I'm not mistaken. Um, I know the twins for sure aren't like almost done with college or like still in college. But I know that the 8 sextuplets, I think they just started college if I'm not mistaken. But one of the videos that I saw was of her cleaning her kitchen or her refrigerator, and she was just showing her daily routine and whatnot. And me being me, because I watched the show, I literally sat down and watched the whole thing. I don't know what it is, but it's just so entertaining to me. Like her showing her process on how she cleans her fridge, and like she's just talking about like, oh, this looks old, and just little things like that. I don't know. I just find it entertaining. And also, the whole drama with her is that um one of her kids, oh my god, I can't remember his name right now. Colin, a few years ago, I want to say maybe like a year or two ago, he came out in the news talking about how his mom sent him to like a school where like, okay, this is where you're gonna lose me, okay? I did not do my research correctly. I don't have the links or nothing or like anything like that. I don't have the facts straight. So, again, look this up if you want to fact check me. But I will say, like, the gist of the drama, it was basically like, or summarize, I should say. I'm going to summarize the drama. So, basically, Colin came out on the news talking about his mom sending him to a school where he was basically blocked out of like the world. He wasn't allowed to have a phone, I believe. He wasn't allowed to talk to his dad. Somehow he got in contact with his dad. Like he sent him like a letter or something in crayon. I remember that. I remember it was like a red crayon or something like that. He wrote a note to his dad saying like he needed help or something like that. And basically, John got involved and was able to take custody of Colin and also his daughter Hannah, which is also part of the sextuplets. I don't know how to say the word. Wait. No, didn't have 8 kids. I'm so sorry. They had 6 tuplets. That's why I was struggling. They didn't have 8 twins. They had 6 twins and 2 sets of twins. Okay? Let me bring out the fucking images. Okay. Okay, and that's one of the twins. Okay, yeah. So these are like the 6 twins and then the one set of the extra twin. Hold on. I'm like, sorry. I'm trying to get the facts straight, all right? So, yeah. So John was able to get custody of Colin and Hannah because I believe Hannah was also trying to defend her brother, Colin. And yeah, the whole point as to why I'm bringing this up is like I find it crazy that like she no longer speaks to these kids, by the way, as that's all I know because both Hannah and Colin have said like they don't speak to their mom, and I believe John has said that too, but I could be wrong. But yeah, I just find it crazy because as I was watching like her TikToks, I just found it crazy that she is able to like, well, that's the thing, like I just don't know how she's feeling, but just the way that she is portraying her life, it just seems like so like nonchalant, like it's just like whatever. But I just find it crazy, like how can you just forget about like, sorry, I just spit. How can you just forget about your kids like that? But I mean, I don't know. There's probably a deeper issue that we don't know. But that's just what I was thinking. And I wrote it down because I was just like, damn. But I again, like I was watching the video. Like it was entertaining. What can I say? I was like, dude, I think I was maybe like 10 or 9 when I first started watching John and Kate Plus 8. Because dude, I literally saw all the episodes, especially during summer. I would sit down and watch all the episodes and I really enjoyed the show. I don't know why. It was just like literally about a family, and I don't know. I really enjoyed the show. So that's why I wanted to bring it up, because it was part of my lore. It was part of like me growing up. Like I grew up on them. Like I watched them, and I would watch Kate like fucking crash out on TV over fucking somebody not cleaning something, or John getting on her nerves, or like it was just a disaster. But I sat down and watched it. So yeah. Also, I want to talk about conspiracy theory. Well, a little bit, not even a lot. I literally have one topic on it because of what came out recently on aliens. Bruh, have you guys watched that? That is insane. There was like a group meeting about aliens and how they are real. Is that big news? Probably not. I think we've been knowing that. We just never really confirmed it. But I feel like with that meeting that they had, the official like Congress meeting of like aliens and shit happened on Wednesday? Question mark? Or Thursday, one of those days. No, it must have been Wednesday. I think. But yeah. So basically the conference was about how aliens are real, and that they live underwater, and some of the I don't know what he was. I think he was in the Air Force, question mark. Look, I'm sorry. I failed you guys. I didn't come with the proper, yes, this is the information. I'm going based off TikToks, okay? I'm going off based on TikToks and conversations that I've had and seen on the internet. But one of the Air Force people, I think he was in Air Force. I know he was some kind of branch. I just don't know which one. He was talking about how they were trying to shoot down this alien ship, but when they shot it, the the missile or whatever, the shot, it like combusted, and like the alien and the alien was just like unfazed by that shot. Wow. I'm sorry. I'm just like thinking about like what the hell I'm saying. So I'm just cringing at my own thoughts. So yeah, I'm sorry. But I personally think aliens are real because, especially on Friday night, I was coming home from my boyfriend's house and I fell asleep kind of late at his house. I woke up like around like 1:40ish, and I was like, every time I sleep at his house, like I don't know what it is, but I fall asleep and then I wake up like like in panic. I'm like, oh my god, like if I was trying to wake up but I just couldn't wake up at his house. I don't know. It's always like that. So I woke up like that, and I was just like, oh my god, I gotta go home. So yeah, I was driving home and it was already late at night, and I was driving through a road where it has like a bunch of hills. So I was already like on top of one of the hills, and I'm able to see like a whole view of like the community, I guess. Like in a clear view, it's a clear shot. Nothing is blocking my view. Like I'm able to see far away. And tell me why I saw this like green beam. Like I don't know if it was like a beam. I don't know if it was like a light. It was clear as like night dew. Like I'm telling you, it was a clear view. And I saw this green light, and I thought maybe it could have been like a shooting star, but I'm telling you, like this, I've seen shooting stars, and especially lately when I go to work at night, I'm able to see the stars. So I've seen how shooting stars look like. Usually shooting stars are like going this way or this way, like just like diagonal. Just like it's always diagonal, but this one was green. It was green, like a bright green, like I want to say like maybe like this color green, like this one. It was just a green light, but it was straight. It was a straight light, and it went from the, I want to say, my memory, if my memory is correct, I want to say it went from down to up, but I can't remember if it was shooting up or it was shooting down. I don't remember, but I just remember seeing like a light, and I was just like, what the hell? And I was so shook because I didn't know what to think. And usually when I see like shooting stars and stuff, I don't know if you guys do it, but I do it. I tend to make a wish. I couldn't even think of a wish. I was just like, what was that? What was that? And I was like, I wish. And I couldn't even think of the wish until like the very end. I was like, oh my God, like my wish is gone. But I was just like, what was that? The whole time I was just like, what was that? What was that? What was that? But that made me think that that was an alien. It must have been like literally, look, dude, I don't know what it was. Like I just could have been a green comet, maybe, but just the way that it was and the way that it shot, it just wouldn't make sense. Like if it was a comet, it didn't seem like it was in the sky. Like that's the thing. It just, yes, like it was in the sky, but because the view was so far away, I couldn't tell if it was in the sky or it was like in the street. Not in the street, but you know, like in between houses and stuff. I just couldn't tell. It was too far for me to see if it was falling or going up. It was just, yeah. That was just my experience that I saw, and I swear I put that on my mama. I put that on Thumpy, little Thumper's back there. I'll put it on him. Like I really saw that. Like I really, really saw that. Like I'm not tripping. I wasn't tired. I swear on my mama. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys because I think aliens are real and they're coming for us. And I was telling my boyfriend, I was like, if they're gonna come, they better pick me up because I don't want to do this no more. They could take me. I want them to take me. Please. I don't want to do this no more. Okay. I also, sorry, my leg is itchy. I'm like, I came home from the gym. See, I can't fail to talk about the gym. But I wanted to tell you guys that I got my toes done. I wish I could show you. But I feel like that's a little weird. Just like, guys, look at my toes. But they are so cute. I'm like, look. Just kidding. But they are cute. I got them white. Just imagine that. White, cute toes. I'm going to start charging. If you guys really want to see it, hit me up on Instagram and I will send you my Venmo, and you're going to have to send me $20 to see my feet. All right? Dude, and I was going to come on here and like troll you guys, but I couldn't even do that because I realized that I uploaded on my birthday and I was going to be like, oh my God, I got fucked up. Yeah, I can't lie. That's out the window. Taking a sip of my water. Gotta clean the throat. The throat chakra. Dude, speaking of astrology, do you guys believe in astrology? Because I do. And supposedly this season is under Virgo and Pisces. I don't fucking know. The Mercury's in Virgo and Pisces. Some shit like that. I don't know. But personally, I feel like it's for reals because, well, to a certain extent, I think astrology will match people sometimes because my boyfriend, he's a Leo, but he doesn't give me Leo. Like I feel like he's like the far opposite of Leo, but he's a Leo. don't know. It just doesn't give me Leo vibes. And I'm a Virgo, and I think I'm a Virgo. But other people sometimes don't match your astrology. That's when I don't believe in it. But lately, I've been believing it a lot more because of what's going on. Supposedly, like, this season is like the karma season. So a lot of people are going to be getting karma. So y'all better start being good and start apologizing to people or whatever the case is. Y'all better not be nasty right now because karma's going to get your ass. And she will. I personally believe in karma, and I feel like people deserve it. Do I think everybody deserves it? Probably not, but it depends on what you did and how dirty you did people, because some people are disgusting and they treat people disgusting. But we live and we learn, okay? I'm not going to sit here and say I'm perfect because I'm not. I've done some terrible things, but we live and we learn. So I feel like everybody should be living and learning. And that's all I gotta say. Next. No, seriously though, like, I really do feel like people should really start communicating. And that's one thing about me, girl. I say what's on my mind. I do though. I be saying a little too much sometimes. I'm like, girl, you need to calm down. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm being a little extra and dramatic. Dude, look at my little Homonichi. I need to add more stickers. Wait, isn't it so cute? Also, sorry, side note. I'm like all over the place today, but when aren't I? I bought, Sister Michelle, if you're watching, you should be proud of me because I bought a crochet kit because I've been talking about crocheting for a second, and I finally got a kit. I don't know how to crochet. Have I started? No, but I opened it at least. I looked at it, and that's about it. But I'm gonna be starting soon when I get bored and when I get a chance, because right now I just finished playing Grounded. I'm pretty sure I talked about this, I think, last video. I finished Grounded. Now we are on Grounded 2. We just started playing that, so I'm probably going to be busy on that, at least for today. After this, don't judge me. But yeah, during the week, I literally have been doing my own thing because I feel like I love my alone time. I love to be alone. I love to do things that I love to do alone. That's what I love. And that's what I'm not afraid of. I'm not afraid of being alone, and I just love my peace and quiet. Especially after work, dude, because I'm burnt. I'm burnt after work. Yeah. Fuck work. Fuck work. Fuck the gym. Even though I'm not fucking there all the time. Speaking of the gym, dude, today is the 14th. And I'm going to start working out heavy. I feel like I am weak. Or I've gotten weaker because I'm not going to lie, I have not been lifting as heavy as I should. And last week I kind of went heavy, but not too heavy. I was definitely like messing with like the weight racks, and I was like, man, fuck it. Let me go 100 today, and I was able to do it. Like no struggle, no nothing. Like I was able to really work out. So I feel like I've been underestimating my weight, but that's because like I get tired sometimes, dude. I'm getting tired. I'm burnt out, and I don't want to hit the gym sometimes. And if I do, I might as well go light. But this week, for sure, from now on, I'm gonna start hitting PRs again because I gave up on that. But yeah, I'm gonna start hitting PRs and really go heavy. And yeah. So today, I actually ended up doing really fucking heavy back work. So, the lat pull downs, I got up to 100. I literally went from 75, and I'm doing full sets of 15, by the way. So my first set was 75, and then I went to 85, and then I went to 100, and yeah, I just I'm gonna start doing a lot more heavy work, and I'm gonna be swole again. And it's because like I forgot what the hell what made me like be like, damn, like I was going heavy. Oh, because I remember one day I went to Costco with my parents, and my parents didn't believe me I could carry the water cases that Costco has. And I was like, girl, I could pick up two. And then my mom goes, no, you can't. And I did. I picked it up. And like over the weekend, I was able to pick up one. But I was like, damn, I was able at some point, like, pick up two water cases. No fucking problem. Like, I swear. But I can't do it now. I mean, I didn't try it, but the first case already like felt a little heavy. But at the time, that the normal one case like I felt like 10 pounds. But I'm gonna get back to it because that's embarrassing. Nah, it's not. It really isn't. I was just going heavier before, and now I calmed down because I don't know. I don't know why I did. Well, no, I was mostly tired. But your girl, she gotta lose this. She gotta lose this already because this is driving me nuts. And this is driving me nuts. The bloating. The bloating is real. The double chin. Look, you see this? Do you see this? This is a mess. No, but seriously, I'm trying to look slim again, dude. I'm trying to be my old self. And this probably has to do with body dysmorphia, to be honest. I think I'm like 200 pounds, but in reality, I'm like, as of Friday, I'm 180. I'm back to 180, bro. But I'm gonna start like doing better and going heavier because I feel like my body wants me to go heavier. And I don't want to. I'm like fighting it, but if we want to lose this, we're gonna have to go heavy. But yeah. On that note, guys, I feel like this is the end. Next week should be a banger. I'm excited for this weekend, dude. You guys don't understand. I am excited for this weekend. I've been waiting for this. Also, wait, before we leave, let me show you my shirt. This is how I'm trying to be, bruh. This is how I'm trying to be. Look at her fucking thighs. Jeez. I'm like, look at mine. Just kidding. I'm not gonna show you my thighs, you weirdo. If you want to see my thighs, you gotta go follow my TikTok at Diana's DIEANAS. Wait, yeah. On Instagram is 2 S's. But yeah, follow my socials below if you want to check it out. I'm pretty funny on TikTok sometimes. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good weekend. And I hope you guys are nice to people. I hope you guys drink your water. I hope you guys are going on a walk and checking in on yourself and self-care, because self-care is important, and I'm always going to say that. So go on a walk. Go on a freaking walk. But yeah, have a good Sunday, and I will see you guys next Sunday. Bye. All right, bye.